Hey everybody, Kyle here with Engineering Productivity. It's been a little while, so I thought I would do a quick video overview of our Q1 OKRs for the team. First off, we'll take our first objective to improve clarity of merge request types and community contribution backlog. We revised the first KR to be focused on the backlog as this was previously focused on ACMA, and we've been finding better results with different metrics. So looking at activity and making sure that MRs aren't stale. And through that, we've also worked with contributor success to add tooling to help allow DRIs to act on the backlog. So this was revised from 640 to 500. That target may be adjusted as pending review. So like at the end of January, we were closing out around 640. And as you can see here, a lot of this is based on new tooling and acting on stale MRs. We're down to around 520. So we've done great progress through the tooling that Mattia and the team have worked on. And continuing that will help make sure that we're able to act on new community contributions quickly without the old stale community contributions being mixed in. Next, reducing undefined merge requests to 15%. So this KR is in alignment with looking at our merge request output for our is part of product projects, which is being used as input into the next prioritization model for GitLab engineering. So this is really groundwork that's going to continue into the next quarter. As we look here, we're currently at 17%. We've added some new controls and automation to infer labels from issues, remind people with danger. We've done a lot here, and the next step that we're looking to do is to have danger fail, at least for a subset of projects, to learn when a merge request type isn't there and see how much friction that creates in the merge request process. As well as kind of defining practices for teams to roll out danger to the rest of their is part of product projects. I think having a baseline set of expectations for those projects will help make sure that our metrics around all of them are consistent and of sufficient quality. Lastly, updating tooling for new merge request subtypes. I think this is mostly complete. I need to go in and do some admin things, but it's set to 95% right now. Okay, Jihu SaaS developer tooling. So moving these to jihulab.com. This has been completed early on in the quarter. Great work by Jinshin on this. Next was time to first failure. We're currently around 25 minutes, which is great from where we started the quarter. I think it was 54, hence the progress of 75%. But there's still room to improve. I think getting more information around what the current bottlenecks for time to first failure is what we need to look at this week now that we're putting some of the actions, some of the rapid action and other security, I'll say security work behind us. Next, where we need to draw some attention, so hiring. We're in a better spot than I think this progress shows, but I'm hesitant to move it much further than 15%. We do have, I think, 4 candidates in late stages of the team interview, with 3 set up or about to be, at least 2 set up for executive interview, I should say. I don't want to show my screen so that this can be posted on Unfiltered. But we are making great progress. We may not get to 2 engineers this quarter. We may end up with 1, but we should have enough momentum going into the next quarter to hire 1 shortly after that. And hopefully 1 more, because we have 3 openings on the team right now. The next KR, I revised this one as well. This was updating team direction in the handbook. But as David has joined the team, as we've been talking more as a team, what we're really lacking is a run book for our team's technical documentation. So we started a home for that, and the team is doing great on getting content that is helpful for troubleshooting, diagnosing, and investigating problems around master broken, review app failures, maybe just general pipeline flakiness, all in the run book to help make sure that this knowledge that has been built up over years of experience on the team is getting written down somewhere, and not really polluting the handbook with it, but linking from the handbook to the run book. And then sourcing, no change on that for this week. We've helped source more than 50 candidates. The recruiting team is back in on this as well. But one of the things that I'm finding is more proactive outreach, where I do pre-application screenings. That's led to a lot of the late stage candidates as well that we have right now. So I'm going to look to continue that as we're projected to continue hiring into next quarter. Great. So if we look at the overall progress, we're at 78% versus 87 expected, assuming we hit 100. I think we're right on track. We could use some help on hiring, and I think TIF, but we've had some interruptive work driven that's taken our focus away from TIF, and I believe TIF is going to be where it's at to end the quarter. Hopefully hiring, we get to at least 50%, if not 100 by the end of the month. Thank you all for listening. Hopefully these little chats are helpful. If not, let me know and I'll stop them. Thanks.